question, make it a question. Nice, short, concise. Let's not get weird. No requests for hugs, nameplates, kisses, dates to the prom, or, oh yeah, no happy birthday songs or anything. But let's keep it nice and friendly. We'll get through as many questions as possible. It's gonna be a good time. All right, without further ado, I want you to put your hands together for both these gentlemen at the same time. First up, Mr. Adam Baldwin!
Backstage, okay, get ready to be funny. That's the beauty of it, Adam. We don't have to be. These guys will laugh at anything.
Shaky.
Keep flying.
We aim to misbehave.
I'm calling a fury.
I'll be in my bunk.
And if I were not married, I would take you in a manly way.
I heard you had some excitement. No, that's it.
Thank you, good night, Minneapolis. All right, let's dive right into questions. We got a lot of people lined up, so this young lady over here on the left, hi.
Hi.
Hi, where am I looking? Hi. Hi. Hi.
Thank you both for coming here. We're all very excited. My question is about Castle. So you've done a lot of themed episodes over the years. Zombies, the 70s aired recently. Are there any you're hoping to convince them to do in the future? And what was your favorite that you've already done?
Well, because it's been like on my mind lately, I've seen Adam more in the last few months than I have in the last 5 years. It's true. So it's been really good for us. We've been doing more cons together, and we've been hanging out, and we were able to do an episode of Castle together. It was kind of like doing my own show. It was kind of like doing a brand new show. Just being around Adam, he's got an energy. He works very hard, but he's also like a really hardworking 10-year-old boy. He's so excited to do everything. Everything's gonna be fun. Everything's great. Isn't this awesome? It's great. It's a great energy to be around. So I would say, did you have fun doing your episode?
I had a great time. I got a free coat.
So that's great.
A free brown coat out of the deal. Well, then I get his coat in the episode, and they had to build 2 coats because we're different jacket sizes. So we did like a little Hollywood switch. So at the end, when we were done shooting, Nathan came up to me and said, "You want the coat?" I said, "Oh well, I couldn't do that." I mean,
That's all he talked about.
I know his coat.
I love this coat, Nathan.
That's very nice. Custom coat.
You're right up on me, Adam.
So anyway, I take the coat home because he says I can. He said, "No problem, don't worry about it." Get an email that night from the wardrobe and unit production manager saying, "We need that coat back." Should I do with this? I know. Forward. One word, troublemaker. Send it off to Nathan. I get a 1-word response, or a 2-word response. On it. I didn't hear back from him. So that coat hangs in my closet in a place of honor next to my coat from my bodyguard that I had, that whole army. working with Nathan on that show was one of the highlights of my career. Really, I was able to. I had so much fun. I got to play Dirty Harry and Jane Cobb, like rolled into one, and punching. But hope I get to do it again. That would be fun.
Well, when will this episode of you and your coat be appearing? I'm assuming next season, right?
No, we already have.
Yeah, I keep pitching an episode that Cassie says, "Oh, I know a guy who can help us with this," and it's him, it's Slaughter. And people say it's not a good idea, and I'm like knocking on his door, going, "Come on, what could happen?" The door opens. I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else.
That's James' voice. He didn't do James.
I'm terrible at your voice.
Yeah. I tried to do more of a Chicago thing with him.
Let me try to do my best kind of Baldwin. You're so awesome, Nathan. It's really late. You shouldn't be calling us. Go to bed. Okay, I just wanted to tell you. You're on my mind. Zach, oh my God, it's Zach.
Thanks for taking my call so late. Best friend.
Hi there, Captain America. You have a question?
After his Brady.
Oh, sorry.
I got questions for one on both of you.
Excellent. Yes, sir.
So, who was the best prankster on Castle?
Okay, me? And what was your question for both of us?
I just told you the Castle one,
Oh, right. You cut short there? Is that going to be your only question?
No, I'm waiting. Well, I'm taking one at a time.
Oh, right.
So basically, I'm taking the castle one.
Got it.
And then the top one.
Okay. So, the best prankster on Castle is Nathan Fillion. Me. That's a good question.
That's a good answer.
You got the follow-up.
And on Chuck, you want to know who prankster on Chuck is?
No.
Okay, kid, what's your second part of the question?
Brady!
Yes, sir, Brady. What's the second part of your question?
What was it like to work on Chuck?
Great. It's fun. Actually, working on Chuck was one of the most fun I've ever had, besides that Castle episode with Megan. Because the people that I worked with were a lot like the same feeling that we had on Firefly. It was a family affair. We loved each other. We were always under the chopping block.
So basically, you guys were like family?
Brady, can you hear me?
Of course I can!
This is your Casey speaking. It was great. We had a blast. Next question.
Thank you, Brady.
I don't
Nathan, thank you very much for coming to the frozen Northland of the United States. My question is for Nathan. Thank you to you and the cast and the crew for making such an awesome show for us to enjoy every week. My question is cast related. One of the things that I've loved most about the episode, or that show, has been the relationship between Castle and Alexis. And he's done a lot right in raising her and parenting her. And I was wondering, in thinking about your own life, other than giving you your obviously extremely good looks, what was it that your parents...
That's fair.
What is it when you look back at your upbringing that your parents did well and did right in raising you?
Excellent question. My parents always made sure we were polite. And to a degree where when I'm out at a dinner and a woman stands at the table, unless it's the waitress coming, when a woman stands at the table, I stand up. That was my upbringing. It was all kind of perfunctory and kind of mechanical when we were kids. Thank you very much for the delicious and nutritious meal. That's it, in unison. My mom was like, I didn't tell them to add nutritious. The delicious was in the script. But, we had to practice. We had to practice before we got there. And if you're asked, do you want seconds? What do you say? Yes. But what if I'm not hungry? You will take seconds and you will eat it. These things I gained an appreciation for later on in life because I saw that it costs nothing to be polite, it costs nothing to be kind to people, but the payback is immense. When you show people respect, you get respect in return. And if you don't, that's when I use what my brother taught me. My brother is a leader. He's very much a leader. And he said, my leadership style is that of the velvet glove. I treat everyone with a velvet glove. But if you push against the velvet glove, you find underneath is the iron fist. You're a very polite man.
I am a very polite man, thank you. My wife taught me that it's more important to be kind than right.
Mr. Fillion, in your professional opinion,
I'll take this one.
who would win in a fight? Captain Mao or Captain Hammer?
Is Captain Hammer bulletproof?
I think so.
Is he? No, I think he might be. Because there was that explosion and he never felt pain before.
Yeah,
He must be what pain feels like, remember that?
Yeah.
I think he's bulletproof. Dumb as a post as he is. Captain Hammer.
No.
Only thing is, Captain Hammer's pretend, and Malcolm Reynolds is obviously real.
As we all know, we love
Did Brady take your question?
Although he did have very good questions. I wanted to know what Marvel character you would like to play in one of Joss Whedon's films, if any.
You go.
Both of you. I don't care who.
I don't know.
Marvel superhero. Can I throw one at you? Can I throw one at you?
Doesn't mean
I would love to see Adam Newton.
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Yeah!
Yeah, Juggernaut.
This was a big dude. You just couldn't stop him. If he started moving, you couldn't be stopped. That was like his deal. Can't stop the Juggernaut.
Because I had to go to the gym.
Twice.
Juggernaut. How about you?
before they did the lizard, which so I wanted to be the scorpion because now that's pretty much the exact same villain. He's big, he's scary, he's green, he's got a tail. There's no lizard gonna blow that out of the water place. I don't know, pick a villain. There's so many villains. No! So many villains.
Yeah.
Anybody read the comic Old Man Logan, the Wolverine?
Oh yeah.
All the villains get together and go, hey man, we outnumber these guys like 25 to 1. Let's just get organized, and they kick everybody's asses. Yeah. The only one left is Wolverine, really. Everyone else is a dick. I'm ready.
There's the hell of it.
Good memory. Thank you.
Alright, so I just want to say Firefly is an amazing TV series.
That's actually true.
Agreed.
So my question is for Nathan. I have a huge crush on Santa Caddick, and I want to know if she's a good kisser or not.
Good question. Good question.
Did I say not to make this weird? Oh, that makes it less weird. Okay.
You know, and this people hate this answer. When you're kissing somebody on TV and it looks all hot and sexiness and hot and bothered and it's not. It really isn't. It's planned. It's like, I'm gonna go right, you go left, okay, great. 30 guys standing around holding stuff, kind of waiting for you to do It's not as romantic as it appears. That's the magic of television. If you were to come and watch one of those scenes being shot, you'd say, "Where's the heat?" It's all. You don't get all kind of skeevy. Like, here's the thing: you don't really kind of go, "Oh yeah, good kiss," because it's not real kissing. You don't slip a tongue in there. Because when I kiss in real life, and Adam, you can. Just enough. What you don't want is when someone is a bad kisser. That you notice. That can be a bit of a distraction. Like they don't know what they're doing, or they're like they're kind of hold them back. Or fish lips. Fish lips. What are you doing? Cut. What are you doing? That's not good. You just don't want it to be a distraction. Have you ever had to kiss someone that you actually liked on TV or films?
I'll never tell. Zach Levi. I kissed Zach Levi. I like him a lot. No, I kissed him on TV.
Oh, wow.
But it was just to exchange an antidote for a poison.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Like when you got kissed by Yo Safbridge and passed out.
Yeah, that's true.
A lovely kisser.
Poisonous in love.
She kisses in character. That's actually what I've noticed about people when you do kiss. People kiss in character. I think that's pretty cool. It's like, this is how my character kiss. That's something. It's a thing.
All right, there's your kissing question.
So I was wondering, if you have to dress as one character for the rest of your life, what character would you dress as?
A character from anything in particular, or any character ever?
Just anything ever.
Conan the Barbarian.
You're either like the Rocketeer or a Hawkman, because I can fly.
Yeah,
Crazy, I want to fly. Okay. hot man for the rest of your life. Like, can I hang these somewhere?
What about characters that you portray?
What?
Characters you portrayed. The follow-up, if you had to...
What characters have I portrayed?
No, what? I know that. If you had to dress as a character you portrayed
Of
for
the
the rest of your
characters
life.
I've portrayed, I would say probably Castle because I could function in normal society. I'm Mrs. Castle right now.
Yeah, I'd go with Animal Mother because she works during the zombie apocalypse or something, which I would be surviving.
But still, you'd ruin Christmas.
Hi, over here.
Thank you.
Guys, my name is Katie, but you can call me Khaleesi. And my question is for you, Nathan. A lot of the stuff that you're really well known for, like Serenity and Dr. Horrible and Buffy, are way different than Castle. I'm kind of wondering how that transition is around for you and what's different and what you like and any fun anecdotes.
What's different between all those guys in Castle?
Well, yeah, like what's your experience? How is it different? Just because it's a completely different genre, I guess.
Yeah, it is. I try to be normal in anything I do. Yeah. What did you say?
Well, the chaos sort of revolve around you.
Yeah, the chaos revolves around me whilst I be normal. It doesn't matter who you are. Joss Whedon taught me this. Villains don't think they're villains. They don't go, yes, I'm evil. No, they think they're right. This is right. This is the right thing to do, everybody. Just get on board. And I think that's true of every character I played, even though I was an idiotic superhero. But for him, normal. That's how he would normally be.
You played an ass? And what you do?
I know what you're talking about. Just wondering about your timing.
This is one thing I've learned about working with Nathan. Just be better at comedy. Because he wins. Hate losing.
And just one last thing, oh Captain, my Captain. I think we are all dying to know, what is the hammer?
See, I had this line. And people shouted at me in the streets. And people want me to write it on a thing, write this. And like, it's in context, it's great. But in normal life, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go around saying the hammer's my penis.
Yeah, like that was a slip.
All right then.
When you're looking at new roles, do you look for something against the characters you normally play? And for Adam, if you play the Juggernaut, if you talk the talk, are you going to walk the walk?
Yes.
So how would the Juggernaut walk?
Remind me to get Adam some X-Men comics.
I know the reference. I'm not familiar enough with what he just said. So I'm at a loss.
Well, the question about choosing characters.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Do you look for characters against normally what you play? Like in Buffy, Nathan, you got to play a villain,
Yeah.
which you normally don't. Do you look for roles like that that are against what you normally play?
Do you look for departures when you get a role?
Well, the root word of typecasting is casting. So I will take those tall guy roles because I'm constrained by my height. Do I look for departures? Well, you know, I I'd like to play a nice guy.
It'd be weird.
How do you think it feels for me? I mean, I try to play a nice guy, even though I've been given these thug roles, but it just say, be meaner. And I have to plug that in there too. James Mason, the famous British actor, said, I never played a villain. And that's a good ethos to come from. And I try to approach it that way, but just being this big lug, I'm forced to do it, like I say, but it's work. So.
The roles I take, are we done? If you weren't finished.
You know what I hate? I hate not having good answers. It makes me feel like I've ruined the show. Some questions are so hard that I just ruined the show.
It wasn't that bad, buddy. It wasn't that bad. 100% of the roles I have taken are roles that people have given to me. So it's far less than you might imagine about, next I think I'll play a spaceship captain, but in a sci-fi western. It's really not my call. I go out and I try out for 10, and if I get one, woohoo, that's a win. But the numbers are not that good.
Yeah, but 1 yes out of 10 is a good number for an actor.
That would be amazing, as a matter of fact, that would be amazing. But I take the roles that people are kind enough to hire me for. If it were my call, I think I would play a spaceship captain. Firefly's like an easy get, you can get a lot of cheers. All you gotta do is say like, Firefly's coming. You go nuts, like suspenders. Brown coat. And then holsters. Oh, can I share something sad with you guys?
No.
Spoiler alert, it's a sad story. It's an episode of Kroll Show. They do a thing, a parody of Degrassi called Wheels Ontario. Great.
Hi, teens.
I played a Mountie. I'm sauntering in on a horse. Mountie, something McMiniman. Peter McMiniman. Lieutenant Royale, Peter McMiniman. Lieutenant Royale, sounds very Canadian. I'm working with these guys, they go, hey, you've ridden a horse before. I said, oh yeah, I did this little thing. Yeah, they go, I worked on that. I said, wait a minute, did you do that one episode with the thing? Yeah, that was me. I was like, oh, that's great. And he goes, what horse did you ride? I said, Fred. Every planet I've ever been on is Malcolm Reynolds where I ride a horse. It's the same horse. It's always Fred. Fred and I, they go, hey, we don't need you for the next scene, and you're broken for lunch, so you got like 2.5 hours. Great. I grabbed Fred and me in the desert. It was fantastic. They go, oh, Freddie was a good horse. Was? He died about 6 months ago. After a long, illustrious career, a lot of famous people planted their asses on that guy. He's a good horse. I'm a moment for silence. For Fred. That'll do. All right. It was obviously incredibly successful. It brought me a lot of blessings. It's amazing. I work with fantastic people. When I say, yeah, Captain Baldwin, that was my favorite show. I love Firefly. I loved it. People, sometimes people on the internet and the interwebs go, oh, disrespecting your Castle fans. What, you don't like Castle now because I had a different favorite? Come on, man, cut me some slack. I can't have a favorite.
People ask me what my favorite role is too, and was it Casey or Jane? And I maybe 3 or 4, but the one that stands out the most for me is Jane Cobb, because it was an incomplete character. We didn't get to finish the arc, so romantically, we still have that. While they were great characters, and we also have this angst that it's not quite complete, so we wanted to complete that. So that plays a role in that answer for me.